So that was building a test and creating, the environment to run the test. And now we're going to go ahead and execute the test. So we're going to go back to the composition and run it on this infrastructure. So just like in any media editor or any media tool, you just click play. We will load the composition into all of the load servers that we have around the world, and we will switch the user automatically into what we call the play tab, so you can start analyzing the results in real time, and you can see the different changes that are happening in the test. So you can see I'm just starting the test, so there is no data coming down, but as virtual users is going to start increasing in load, you will start to get metrics streaming into the dashboard. I don't need to refresh or reload any metric here. Everything will just stream into the dashboard in real time, and we will be able to start analyzing the test as it is changing and as the load increases. And so we can see that we are getting some metrics on average response time. We can see the receive rate, and we can see that we're getting a pie chart here showing us the messages as they are sent by the different domains. We even have an analysis crosstab here that will show us and give us the ability to drill down into every page and see the average response time by page, how many requests, go to errors, understand the error rate, average time to last byte, average time to first byte, the difference between them, and we can analyze that at the clip level, page level, and even on the individual resource level to really understand where the performance bottlenecks are, where they're coming from, and kind of find the needle in the haystack that is the performance testing world. What we can also do is, while the test is running, I can actually go ahead and start manipulating these dashboards in real time, which is really the power and a lot of patents that we submitted across the analytic platform that we offer with the product. Once we open this left navigation tree, you can see that I can pull metrics from different dashboards. I can pull metrics from different widgets, and I can actually pull metrics from different tests in the past to compare and contrast them. But what I want to show you right now is the ability to actually look at different widgets. So this is one of our predefined dashboards, but you as a user have the ability to just click on a view, bind it to the tree, and then start to do some analysis and just look at different metrics as they are coming through the test. So instead of average response time, maybe I want to look at total time. Instead of total time, maybe I want to look at average click duration. So I'm free to kind of browse through the metrics that we offer with the product and show them side by side. What I can also do, and this is very unique to CloudTest, is combine metrics on the fly. So if I now unbound average response time from the left navigation tree, I can browse and I can actually pick up virtual users here, start to drag it, and you can see that when I move it over the different widgets in the dashboard, I get the ability to drop it on some of them, and some of them I cannot drop it on because we cannot combine them intelligently for you. And so when I drop virtual users on average response time, we will get the ability to combine these two metrics into a multi-series chart without going through a complex wizard to build that from scratch. Or we can do a statistical correlation in real time to show the different metrics as they respond to changes in each other. But I want to do combine right now. So we can see that the two metrics are going to be combined for me on the same chart. We can see average response time on the left and virtual users on the right. And we can further edit that if we just wanted to change the colors in this widget, or we can change the different layouts and so on and so forth. So for example, if I don't like this color theme, I can go and change it to spectrum, apply that, see the different colors. And if I don't like which widget is first and which widget is behind, then I can go ahead and change that as well until I get exactly the widget that I wanted to see with the nice colors and formatting, which allows me to see how average response time really interacts with the number of virtual users in the test. So as the data streams in real time, we can manipulate the data with different exploration through the data. We can change relative times instead of this time starting at the time of the test. Maybe you actually want to compare that to log files that you have behind the firewall, so we can change it to absolute time. So the entire dashboard is now going to show time in specific time, and you can also change the time zone. So if you're testing from different areas around the world, we can change the different time zones to show things in your time zone, so you're never, need to correlate outside of the product. What we also give you in this left navigation tree is the ability to actually connect to different cloud providers. Currently, I don't have Wiley Interscope server running, but basically you'll be able to pull metrics from Wiley and from other monitoring providers that you already have behind the firewall into this environment. So if you want, you can use our monitors, and we have support for JMX monitoring and database monitoring, and so on and so forth. But if you already have a monitoring provider installed and you don't want to change and use another monitoring, we can pull monitoring in real time through a jump box that we can put behind the firewall and show them to you in this environment. So with that, I think we kind of covered very quickly what you can do in terms of building tests, how you can now deploy tests dynamically through the cloud, and how you can analyze tests in real time.